Am I the asshole for not wanting my fiance's sister at our wedding? We shall see. So me, 22 female, and my fiance Matt, 25 male, are planning our wedding. And I honestly don't want his sister Liz, 20 female, there. Liz is on the autism spectrum, which I totally respect. But her behavior goes way beyond that. She's extremely spoiled, entitled, and their mom is partly to blame. She had Liz when she was 40 and raised Matt, his brother, and Liz alone, so she often gave Liz whatever she wanted to avoid arguments. Liz grew up believing she's the center of the universe and acts like she's the world's biggest victim, thinking everyone's out to ruin her life. We moved with Matt's mom and Liz about a year ago to save for a house deposit, and Liz has been making my life miserable. For instance, she has this crazy attachment to the kitchen. It was a disaster, so one day I decided to clean and organize it. But when Liz saw what I've done, she totally lost it, screaming at me, throwing things around. She's so controlling that she wants everything exactly where she likes, even if it means jamming it all into one cabinet where it's impossible to find anything. I'm pretty stubborn too, so I'd rearrange the kitchen daily to keep it clean, and she'd freak out every single time. This went on for 2 months. She'd come in, toss everything back into chaos, and one day she even yanked my hair, yelling that I was just a guest and had no right to change anything. She said nobody wanted me there and that Matt would dump me soon. I couldn't believe the audacity. The drama doesn't stop there. When Liz went to visit her boyfriend in Canada, she set up a camera in the kitchen to keep tabs on me. Anytime I moved something, she'd call her mom crying and wailing about I was ruining her life. And her mom would actually ask me to just leave things how Liz liked. It was like walking on eggshells constantly. Liz's behavior isn't just limited to me. She treats her own mom horribly too. Anytime she remembers something from her room that she needs right now and she can't find, she throws a tantrum. She'll go to her mom demanding they search the entire house until they find it, leaving her mom in tears half the time. It's exhausting and so unfair. One of the worst incidents was when Liz and her mom were getting ready to leave for an early flight. It was 4 a.m., and while her mom was trying to be quiet, Liz was stomping around talking at full volume like it was in the middle of the day. Naturally, this woke up Matt and me. Matt went to ask them to keep it down since we had work in the morning. But Liz went ballistic, shouted, "Who cares if you work? Go back to your room. No one cares about you." Matt, who was stunned, grabbed her elbow and asked what she just said, but Liz let out a scream so loud it sounded like she was being attacked. Their mom had to step in and calm her down, asking Matt to just go back to bed. All of this made me dread the idea of her being at our wedding. Just seeing her face makes my blood pressure spike after everything she's put me through. But I feel bad for Matt's mom because she's really hurt that I don't want Liz there. She just wants us all to get along. So am I the asshole for not wanting Liz at our wedding? Absolutely not. It's your day. I'll go both ways. If, it's something that, if it's your wedding, you can make any type of choices that you want. In this situation, absolutely not. And I'm saying this because I'm a mom with a child that has autism. And I tell you, I don't play that. He has a twin sister. You're going to fall in line and you're going to act accordingly. You're not going to sit here and just wild out over the place. Like, we're treating him just like we treat his sister. No different. And I think like that's a lot of problems that a lot of parents that have autistic children, they just allow them to just run amok. They don't want the screaming. They don't want to spend the time in trying to understand what their child is trying to say. They don't want to spend the time in trying to calm them down. They don't want to put in the work. They just want to all right, she's crying because she wants to walk around with a knife. Just give her the knife and just let her go. That's the type of parents that are raising some of these kids with autism. They just learn things a different way. They just learn things a little bit slower. They just grasp life in a different lens than everybody else. That's basically all it is. Her enabling her all of these years growing up, she has essentially created a monster. A monster that nobody doesn't want to be around. Because I don't know how you as an adult and a mom have your kitchen in full disarray because you just want to appease one child. And if anybody organizes it and puts it correct and cleans up, she flips out throwing things. My child is 5. And all I got to do is look. He want to have a tantrum. He want to wild out. I'm going to give him his time, but I'm going to just sit there and look at him. All right, you got your 5 seconds of fame. Are you done? We're not playing that. And a lot of parents need to understand, yes, my child is on the spectrum, but my child is not going to rule me. And that's what this looks like. Liz rules her as a mother. So I don't blame Opie for not wanting to have her at the wedding. Because if she's acting like that in the house, hell no, I don't want you at my wedding. And even the comment of, nobody likes you, he's going to break up with you soon. Baby, we're getting married. So now we're going to be tied together for life. But I don't have to be in your space. You don't have to be in mine. And we could leave it at that. But no, you're not the asshole. Mommy done created a monster. She going to have to be the one to deal with it. Sad that she's like, I just want the family together. But you created this monster. She does not sound like a good person, a nice person, because she has that level of entitlement. So now she's stuck in that because she's 20 years old. It's going to be hard to break the whole cycle that she's been in without her losing her whole mind. Because for the past 20 years, she's been led to feel like OP said, that she's the center of the universe. Basically, everything revolves around her. I can't imagine my kitchen being in disarray and I'm leaving my stuff a mess because my kid likes it like that. And it helps them not wild out. And if anybody fixes it, they're going to come throw a tantrum and throw things around and fix it back into a mess. You're a better person than me. But no, sweetheart, you're not the asshole.